Today I want to show you how to import PBR textures in Blender, and as you can see I got a couple of textures already set up. When I click on the metal one and I go to the shader editor, you see I got the PBR images, I got the metallic, the roughness, the normal, and today I'm gonna show you how to set it up. First thing we need to do is downloading some free PBR textures. I like to download them from Addon. So when I scroll down and I go to browse textures, I'm gonna download a metallic one. So this one, go to the drop down menu, I choose for 2K in this example. I click on download. So I already created a folder with the name texture rust, and I'm gonna drag the download into this folder right there. I create another folder for the brick. So we go back on Addon. So for the second material, I choose this one. I click on download. After downloading this texture, I'm gonna drag this to my texture brick folder. I click on right mouse button and I click on extract all. Then I go back and extract another one. And as you can see, when I open up and go to the textures, they containing those files. Now we need to go to edit, preference, and we go to the file path, click on the plus sign, and we create an asset library. And I want the asset library within the folder of the textures. So I go and find the folder, clicking PBR materials, clicking add asset library. Now we have created our asset library. We can close this. We go to edit, preference again, and we're gonna search the add-on Node Wrangler. Type in Node, you will find him. You can install him, and when you install it, now we are ready to import the PBR textures in Blender. We can click on the cube and we click on new over here on the right, and we can give this material a name. Double click on the name and we type in rust. Going to the clock icon and we're going to shader editor. We drag this up and we're clicking on this node, and you see it's become a white outline, so you know it's selected. And when you selected it, you can click on Ctrl+Shift+T, and you're gonna go to the desktop and you're gonna search the folder you created earlier, and you're gonna find the texture. In this case, I want the rust because we give the name rust. We click on the rust, we're clicking, going to the folder textures, and we're going to the folder with the name textures. We select them all and we click add, and now you see the texture will show up, and the roughness, the displacement, and the normal, and the base color, they are all here. So basically what you need to do is you need to save this project we created it, you need to save this in the same folder. So it's all in the same folder. So over here, save as. Now we have saved the materials. We need to do one more thing to save this material in the library, is clicking with your right mouse button on the rust and mark as asset. And when we go to this drop down menu and we go to the asset browser and you go click on this drop down menu, you see we got the PBR materials over here, and when we click on it, we got the rust. So when I create a new object and I drag and drop it, we got the rust. So now we're gonna import the second texture. So we click on this object, we click on the minus, and we click on new, and we give this a new name, double click on it, and you call it brick. You go back to the drop down menu, go to the shader editor, and we're clicking on this node again, clicking Ctrl+Shift+T. You can only click Ctrl+Shift+T if you have the add-on installed, the Node Wrangler add-on. So when I go back, really go back to the base folder, and then I go to the texture brick. I selected the brick, the folder, and open the texture. We're gonna select them all, and we click add. And now he's added. You see a star in the left right corner. It means it's not saving the project. So make sure you can save with Ctrl+S. You can save your whole project, but you need to go to your brick again and click on the right and click on mark as asset. And if I go to this drop down menu and go to the asset browser, you see we got those two textures over here. But if you want them in a different folder, you can click on the plus sign over here and you can double click on the text. I give it the name rust. I click on the plus again, double click on the name, and I give brick. And as you can see, there's a star over here. It means it's not saving. So Ctrl+S will save it. So we go to unsigned. So we need to go to this folder and we're gonna drag this brick into the brick folder, and we're gonna drag this rust into the rust. And now if I go to the brick, you see we got the brick, and now we got the rust. And when you want to apply it, you can just drag it, you can apply it. So this is basically how you import PBR textures in Blender, but I want to show you something else, because if you want to scale or give it a little bit another color, for that I like to use the free add-on called Ucupaint. If you don't got Ucupaint, you can go to edit, preference, get extensions, Ucupaint, and you can install it. So when I go back to one of those cubes like this one, and I click on the minus, click on this cube and click on N, and I click quick Ucupaint node setup, clicking OK. And when I go to my rust texture in my asset library, I click on the right and clicking Ucupaint, open material image to layer. And when I click OK, this rust will be applied. And when I click on the slot icon and I play with the scale, you can see I can easily change the scale. If I go to the color and I go to this icon and click on RGB Curve, I can drag the curve. I can click over here and drag it and make it a little bit darker or a little bit brighter. You can do a lot of more things in Ucupaint. Watch my channel for more tutorials about that. This is the end of the video. Did you like my video? Consider liking and subscribing on my channel. This is helping me here growing here on YouTube, so I can make more videos about Ucupaint and texturing. For now, I want to say thank you for watching and I see you next time.